Nickelodeon.
In a middle school full of bullies, insane teachers, and gross school lunches. Ned Bigby, that's me, and my two best friends try to do the impossible. Create a guide that will help you survive school.
Join up, looking out, I'll survive, no doubt. Never fear, bring it on, break it down, what's in my way? And I'm finding my place in this world.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Yours ultimate vary.
Hi, I'm Ned. Life after graduating college is not easy. Preparing for the working world is scary, but I got a few tips that can help you become successful in the working world. First things first, when entering the working world, it's important to get connected with people.
Ned? 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 Ned Bigby, I thought that was you. I loved your work at Billy Fallon Expos last year.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming.
Freddie? Freddie Gibson? Montgomery High School? I won the 2016 talent show. I did the longest moonwalk, 5 hours, 26 minutes. No? Freddie Gibson.
Oh.
Yes! I knew you remember me.
So did you become like a professional dancer or
No.
something?
I don't dance anymore. Actually, hurt my leg doing it a few years ago. I sell life insurance right now. Oh, by the way, do you sell life insurance? Because if you don't, you could always use a little more, right? Am I right? Am I right?
No, I don't really know, but I'd love to stand here and talk, but I really gotta go right now.
I'll see you around.
That was awkward. This guy is weird and pushy. Notice how he was very pushy and close to me? He had no sense of proxemics. He ran to me, shook my hand for way too long, and his tone of voice was way too loud. Let's try this again.
Hey, Ned Bigby?
Oh, hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Freddie Gibson. I work at Heather Canary. We all loved your work at the Billy Fallon Expo last year.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming.
We're actually having a huge end of the year sale right now for life insurance. Would you be interested at all?
I don't need life insurance right now, but I am looking for a job because I just graduated college. Do you have any openings?
Yeah, I think that's actually convenient because we have some openings and we're going to be conducting some interviews later this month for some entry-level positions. Would you be interested at all?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, here, let me reach in. Here's my business card.
Thank you.
I mean, feel free to give me a call and just let me know if that works for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll definitely keep in touch.
Yeah, see you around.
Thanks a lot.
Wow, that went way better. Our first tip is to know how to network appropriately. In this case, I viewed this person as a networking prospect. I saw it as an opportunity to help me with finding a job, and I even got his contact information so I could reach out to him for more information about this opportunity.
Having a connection is one thing, but the best skill to have is listening.
Hi, come in.
Sorry to bug you. I just wanted to discuss a problem I've been having with the productivity in this office. I feel like I'm struggling to get my work done because everyone else in the office is just too loud and obnoxious. I think it would be useful to have a meeting about behavior issues in this office. It would be nice if people knew how to listen. I am thinking of probably quitting if things in this office do not change.
I'm glad everything is going well. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, thanks for listening.
Wow, that was bad. I felt like I was talking to a wall. She was just on her phone, not even looking at me. And I felt like she wasn't even listening because she wasn't even acknowledging my concerns. All she said was, "Glad everything is going well," and didn't even realize that I was actually complaining. Here is what actively listening actually looks like.
Come in.
Hi, sorry to bug you. I just wanted to discuss some issues I've been having in the office. I feel like I'm not getting anything done because everyone's being too obnoxious and loud. Just wanted to see what we could do.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. You're right. But I need help. How can we improve?
I think that we could bring awareness to everyone in the office of the issues we are having and discussing the decrease in the productivity, and hopefully it will be an eye-opener for people in the office since many do not take the job seriously.
You're right. Okay. Here's what. I'll schedule a meeting for next week and we'll see what we can do.
Sounds good. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Okay, that was so much better. Tip number 2 is to actively listen to others. Make sure to make the person feel comfortable by looking at them and nodding while the speaker expresses their thoughts or concerns. He made me feel heard and even asked what we could do to make our office better. That's a great listener right there.
Being a good listener is important in any circumstance, but being a leader is what makes you stand out from the rest, and not everyone can play that role properly.
Hey, do you guys have any ideas about what icebreaker we should use? For our first collaborative meeting with the other 307 class? You, purple sweatshirt?
Yeah, I was thinking we can do 2 truths and a lie. I mean, it's a good way to get to know someone, and it also gives you the opportunity to share something about yourself that no one would really know.
Okay, next.
My favorite's probably the icebreaker where you find 10 things in common between everybody in the group, and it's a good way to include everybody in the room at once. Also, I personally don't like speaking in front of new people, and so you don't have to contribute if you don't want to.
Okay, you should get over that fear. Pink hair.
I like the one where you sit in a circle and the first person states their name and a fact about them, like where they're from or their favorite candy. And then the next person states their information plus their own. And then everyone goes in a circle and the last person has to say everyone's name and information and plus their own.
Okay, so I actually hated all those ideas. So I'm gonna come up with one and I'll let you guys know what we're doing.
That did not go so well. Notice how she's being rude and not even acknowledging anyone's ideas? She isn't even calling them by their own names. She made them feel as though their ideas aren't valuable and probably prevented them from wanting to speak up and share their ideas ever again. Here's how it should have happened.
Hey guys. Do you have any ideas of which icebreaker we should use for our first collaborative meeting with the other 307 class? Anyone want to throw out any ideas? Simona, what's your favorite icebreaker?
I think that we should do 2 truths and a lie. I think that it's a really great way to get to know someone, and also it gives you the chance to share a fact about yourself that no one really knows.
I love that. What about you, Zoe?
My favorite's probably the icebreaker where you find 10 things in common between everybody in the group, and it's a good way to include everyone in the room at once. I also personally do not like speaking in front of people, and with this icebreaker you don't really have to contribute if you don't want to.
Okay.
I like the one where you sit in a circle and the first person states their name and a fact about them and where they're from or their favorite candy, and then they pass it on to the next person and they share that same information plus their own, and then everyone in the circle goes and the last person has to say everyone's name and information plus their own.
I hate that one. I have a terrible memory.
I think those are all really good ideas. I've done 2 truths and a lie,
and the 10 things in common, but I've never done the one where you share a fact about yourself in the circle. It sounds actually really fun. I think for the purpose of this meeting, 2 truths and a lie will probably fit best, but we'll keep the other 2 in mind for our next meeting.
That was better. Tip number 3 is to be a good leader. That means, as a meeting leader, make eye contact with everyone, call them by their names, and acknowledge everyone's ideas. This is one quality of a good, effective, and democratic leader. Democratic leaders always allow everyone to share their ideas and try to make everyone feel that their own idea is just as valuable as anyone else's.
All of these skills tie into being able to have a proper meeting.
Hi. Hi. Hey. So. Where is he? I don't know. He told us to meet here at 6 in the morning. He's not even here. No, it's so annoying.
Is that already late?
Ridiculous. So we're 15 minutes late. Good morning. Hi. Hello. How you doing?
Alright. Sorry I'm late. Let's start this meeting. Alright, so I don't have an agenda right now, but
there are others out there. We will send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
okay.
You know, Paul, this is kind of your mess. I know a couple
Okay,
of
so
words
what are we here for?
the word please.
We're here to talk about.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Oh my god. Turn that shit off, man. Okay, so we have a meeting here to talk about a project that we have due next month. Right now our stock is low. Stock. You know, that reminds me. There was this girl that I was talking the other day, and then all of a sudden, like I was just driving home, and all of a sudden there's this girl I see. All of a sudden I make a U-turn. I park my car, I get off and I just start walking close, following her. And then she gets to this huge ass mansion. And then I'm like, damn, she lives here? I need some dating advice. So this is what this meeting is here for. I need some dating advice. This meeting is going to be about dating advice.
This is a waste of my time. Okay.
Dating advice.
What did he just say? Dating advice.
Alright. First point. You. We need a first point. Alright. What do you have?
Out into the darkness to fight ghosts. What do you mean?
That was just a mess. First of all, the meeting leader was late and he was very unprofessional. A member in the meeting wasn't even paying attention and watching something on his computer. And the meeting had no real purpose. There was no agenda, no one took care of the meeting minutes, and overall just wasted everyone's time. This is how it should have happened.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Alright, ready to start this meeting?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have the meeting agenda?
Yeah, I sent it out to everyone in the morning.
Okay. What about meeting minutes?
I'll do minutes.
Alright, great. The reason why we are starting this meeting is because our Billy Fallon market is plummeting in sales. Therefore, we need some new ideas.
I have an idea. I think that for a grocery store, if we added self-checkout, it could improve our sales because we'll have more people in and out of the grocery store.
Okay, self-checkout.
I agree.
Alright, any other ideas?
I also think we can add reusable bags to be more environment friendly.
You know what? We can also put our logo on the bag.
You know what? You're right. I can already see it. Billy Fallon Market. Those are some really good ideas. We can get started on those. Update me on the progress. That's what we're gonna have for next meeting. Okay?
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Meeting adjourned.
Dang, that was the best meeting I've ever seen. Tip number 4 is to know how to have a proper meeting. In this case, it was clear that the meeting had an agenda that was shared in the beginning of the meeting, and the meeting leader made sure meeting minutes was taken care of. The meeting was structured, right to the point, and it had a real purpose. He used a proper tone the whole time and even asked overhead questions to find a solution to their problem and fulfill the goal of the meeting.
As I said before, the working world isn't easy, but using these skills will help you to avoid conflict and eventually lead you to success. Catch it next time on
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Yours ultimately very.